Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Helping Hands Charity League, Week 6 of battles. I am Vulpix Aura of the Frosty Vulpix. I keep messing up my name, but I'm Vulpix Aura of the Frosty Vulpix as your host today. Hope everyone is having a good day. Um, there's been some exciting battles that happened this week, and I'm excited to show them off. Um, I know this is on a different day than usual, but I'm really busy starting tomorrow. But um, yeah, I do want to emphasize the fact again. I know I've been dropping the ball on this, but this is a league for charity. Everything we do here is to raise money, is to raise awareness um, for just many different charities here that are being supported by the team leaders. And any money donated, either through subscriptions, through bit donations, or just through the PayPal donations, will be collected and donated in a pool of money to the winner of the tournament, their charity of choice, along with the second and third place finalists as well. Um, I'll be trying to remember to actually mention that a lot more because I have been doing a really bad job at it. And it is the whole point of this league is to raise the awareness and raise the money for the charities through fun and exciting battles. But let's get started. Let's introduce our first teams of the, I was going to say night, of the day, of the afternoon, of this time. The first team we have is the Raichu Raiders, led by Hazel, playing for the P Flag or PFLAG. I totally don't remember how this is pronounced. Playing for that charity, currently in ninth place at 3-2, looking to continue that record to keep it a positive win-loss record. We have the OU mods of this team. We see the Azumarill and the Breloom. The Breloom leading the charge of this team at 9-3. The Diggers being Staraptor for OU or for UU. Oh my gosh, have not made their appearance yet. There's actually only been 6 Pokemon that this team has brought. Pretty consistent, not pretty consistently. Like every week, the same 6 Pokemon have been brought. We see the Arumons of the Goodra at 3-3, the Emboar at 2-4, and the Crocodile at 1-4. We see the Enumons of this team being the Appleton at 1-4, with Bayleaf and Vanillux not having made their appearances yet. And the Piyumons of this team being the Cinccino, the Manectric, the Doublade, and the Raichu at 4-4. Yeah, there has been, just the same 6 Pokemon that have been brought, but I did talk to this team leader about changing things up and trying to be a little more unpredictable, so we will see if that advice was taken. Wow, we'll see if they followed that advice. I don't know, my brain. I'm just not okay. Their opponents for this week, however, where's my mouse? Where's my cursor? Is the cross-branded Brawlers, led by Nahel, playing for People in Need. Currently first place, our only undefeated team at 5-0. Not only is this team undefeated, they only have 4 total knockouts to their, not knockouts, 4 total feints to their name. This team being a really strong contender so far. We see the OU Mons of Volcarona and the Hisuian Goodra. The Volcarona finally getting some knockouts. Not just some knockouts, but a lot of knockouts last week at 4-0. With the Hisuian Goodra leading the charge of this team at 9-1. We see the UU Mons of this team being the Greninja and the Conkeldurr. The Conkeldurr being at 1-1. The Greninja not really doing anything, but I'm pretty sure he has made an appearance though. I do want to say, I don't know how true this is, but I'm pretty sure this is the first team that has brought every single Pokemon to a battle. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that this is the only team that has brought every single Pokemon at least once. Did it get usage? Not all the time, but they made an appearance. Oh, you haven't brought Greninja. Oh, so I'm wrong. Oof, okay. You see the Arumons of this team being the Golisopod at 1-1, the Weavile at 3-0, and the Weezing at 4-0. Um, Now you have okay. Yeah, I'm not good at keeping track of things if you know, but Gliscopod just unfortunately being a really strong Pokemon just hasn't been able to get any usage out of him so far, but don't worry, he will. This Gliscopod is going to smack some things in the future, I guarantee it. I mean, he's already smacked some things, he just hasn't gotten to any knockouts. The Edumons of this team being the Mantine at 3-0, and the Electros and the Araquanid each at 0-0, but they have shown their pretty little faces in battle. Wait, has the Araquanid? I don't know. Anyway, the Pokemon of this team being the Galvantula hasn't shown up either, I don't think. The Whimsicott at 3-0, the newly traded Galarian Corsola at 0-0, and Runerigus at 2-1. I know I usually go into more of the strats that each Pokemon can do, but I think I'm gonna not do that. Um, should I go into the strats that some Pokemon can do? Because the problem is that I kind of go over the same Pokemon over and over again. So I think I'm just gonna kind of show the stats that happened, talk about the team, and then move on. Um, because yeah, I could potentially be giving away some strategies if I continue to do like oh this Pokemon could do this, this, and this. This Pokemon do this and this and this, and um, instead of just being like, yeah, no, this Pokemon has done this. Um, but yeah, this team really strong. Hasn't lost yet. Has had oh my gosh, and has only lost a total of 4 Pokemon. We'll see if that changes though. Let's see the starting lineups of these two teams. We see the Raichu Raiders with that same 6 stack. The Raichu, the Goodra, the Emboar, the Breloom, the Appleton, and the Crocodile. Hopefully we'll see a different item from this Crocodile because of the fact that we did notice that 2 of these Pokemon were choice banded in the past few weeks, and we did change that. So Crocodile will be hopefully having a different day. And the cross-branded Brawlers with the Araquanid, the Weavile, the Galarian Corsola making its first appearance, Whimsicott, the Electros, and namesake Pokemon that Golisopod. Yeah, if I had a co-host, I'd be able to bounce things off of. But I do not. So we will get right into this battle and start things off. Let's see the starting Pokemon of battle number 1. The Raichu Raiders leading with the Crocodile this week, and the Brawlers leading with that Whimsicott, an immediate type advantage for the cross-banded Brawlers. The Crocodile going for an immediate protect, though, to protect it from the Moonblast. The Crocodile immediately swaps into the Appleton, though, which is, again, weak to this Moonblast. Almost gets knocked out, but doesn't quite. With the Whimsicott outspeeding, taking down the Appleton with just another blast. The Emboar then switches in to replace it. Whimsicott getting scared away into the Araquanid, that's the name of this Pokemon, with to endure a Flare Blitz from this Emboar. Another Flare Blitz coming through, doing a lot more damage, not knocking it out though, with the Sticky Web then being set up. A really scary strategy from this Araquanid. The Flare Blitz though is able to take it down, but the damage has probably been done. The Sticky Web is a really important part. It's going to drop any Pokemon speed. The Aqua Jet outspeeding doesn't take down the Emboar though from the Golisopod, with the Flare Blitz then coming through and getting another unfortunate burn on this Golisopod. The Emboar though does fall due to the recoil damage with the emergency exit, switching out the Golisopod into the Whimsicott, and the Raichu replacing the fallen Emboar. The Moonblast connects, doing a critical hit, doing a lot of damage to this Raichu, with the Thunderbolt, a resistant Thunderbolt coming through, and the Life Orb doing a little bit of chip damage. Whimsicott able to outspeed and take down the rest of this Raichu's HP though. With the Breloom then coming in. Another Moonblast connects. Doesn't take down the Breloom in one hit though. With a Spore coming through, unfortunately Grass types do not get affected by any Spore or anything like that. So the Whimsicott is able to stay up and just blast the heck out of the Breloom. The Crocodile then comes in to replace the fallen Breloom. with another Moonblast connecting, not taking down the Crocodile, but the Guava Berry procs and takes it back to almost half with the resisted Foul Play. The Foul Play not going to do too much because of its not really high attack stat from the Whimsicott. The Giga Drain coming through, taking down the Crocodile, bringing the Whimsicott almost back to full HP. This Whimsicott is just in a really, really good position here. Gudra falling into the Sticky Web, though. The last Pokemon to Fairy gets the rest of the team. Then the Light Screen being set up. Fire Blast doing a lot of damage, but not taking down Whimsicott. Whimsicott opting to switch into the Electros. The screen, though, only making the Fire Blast do 10% of the damage, and the burn coming through. Another Fire Blast connecting, only doing 10% of the HP, with a Dragon Claw coming through from the Electros. Unfortunately, the burn cut his attack stat in half, so it's not really going to do too much, but it is doing enough, it looks like, to be able to chip down this Pokemon very slowly. Another Fire Blast connects, taking it down to under half with the Dragon Claw connecting and taking down the Gudra, leaving the Cross-Brander Brawlers as the winners again for this week. At this point, it's a trademark for me to try to get burned. I know, it's so sad. I feel so bad. I might just not bring burn strats at all against him. like no fire type. I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm gonna, play. But yeah, no. That's just really unfortunate getting all the burns. But the Raichu Raiders managing to take down one of the Brawlers team members to bring the Brawlers a total of 5 total fates. It's crazy. Crazy in a good way.